What a crazy couple of weeks. It's week 2 of social distancing, self-isolation, but I still need something to do. So I'm going to vinyl wrap my trail bike. I've been into cars my entire life. I remember going to the track with my dad, watching him race, and I've always wanted to do a vinyl wrap design where I incorporate my love of cars onto a bike.
土曜の夜、赤城最速とか言ってやがるふかしたガキを軽くひねってこい。アキナの下りでだ。なんだそれ。
I'm gonna base it off a car from a manga called Initial D. It's really popular. People have made exact replicas of these cars in real life. Alright, so I just got it into frame. Now I need to take the shock off, take all the bolts out so it's completely separate. I gotta take off all the guards and this sticker, but I'll put a new one back on so we're all good. Alright, that's all done. So, frame's clean. Now I just pack everything up and then start vinyling the frame. Alright, now it's time to vinyl wrap the bikes. Got the frame, cutting mat, and we got this 3M knifeless tape. I haven't used this before, I didn't even know it existed. It's this tiny thin piece of tape, and it came with a squeegee, shop towels just in case. I got some knives, scissors, I have ruler, pens, and I've also got a hair dryer. The blow dryer works really well for heating up the vinyl to make it easier to manipulate. It's really tough putting vinyl on curved surfaces and lots of air pockets. I always just poke air pockets and then smooth it out, let the air out. I'm only on the first piece of vinyl, I'm already struggling. So now it's time to try out this knifeless tape. So that actually worked out pretty well, except for this part where I kind of screwed up. The front triangle itself took all day to completely cover in white vinyl. Alright, so now it's time to put we'll put these in place and then put more of this knifeless tape on. If you want to know more about how to make these decals, check out our video, how to make a sticker. Alright, so laid down the first piece of knifeless tape. Now I just have to put one more down here, do the exact same thing on the other side, and then wrap it with black. I always try to use as many big pieces as possible to minimize overlap, since that creates visible lines up close. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it perfect with no lines. Alright, day 2. Time to wrap the seat stay and the chain stay. What I like to do is do the small pieces first and then put the big piece on top. It's kind of like holding it in place. So I'll probably start with here, do all of this, and then put the big piece, this one, on top. Yeah. Alright, so some bad news. Vinyl is peeling everywhere. I think it's because I used matte vinyl. It's not as smooth as gloss. So when I layer the wrap on top of itself, there's not much to stick to because the surface is so rough. I'm thinking of getting some gloss white vinyl, peel the whole thing off and wrap it again, I guess. I am never going to financially recover from this. There's the vinyl wrap. Time to start over. Best way to do this part is just stretch it over, and then once that's laid down and flat, I'm just gonna cut the inside out so this is all flush. So I'm gonna put some knifeless tape on the edges here and here. I'm gonna put the black vinyl on top and then peel this off, and it should have a nice black strip down there. A lot of you are probably wondering, what the hell does that say? So the card that I'm basing my bike off of says Fujiwara Tofu Shop, home private use on the side. That says Trek, bicycle, and in parentheses, home private use. I mean, after all, it is for private use. It's my bike. I have it right in the middle there, curving over the top of it. So I'm going to keep the transfer tape on for now, and then put the knifeless tape, the black vinyl on, and then we'll peel everything off at once. It's a beautiful. There we go, front triangle is done. Oh, I can barely get up. Alright, we are back to vinyling the rear triangle. So what I like to do is use these backing pieces from the vinyl and just wrap around and see about how much I need. So I need that much vinyl. Alright, last little bit. Nice. That was the cleanest knifeless cut I've done so far. There we go. Chainstay's done. Alright, now we're moving on to the seat stay. So I'm gonna start off back here and then just friggin' stretch it.
Many unbearable hours later.
There we go. It's finished. Seat stay, chain stay. I just have to put this bike back together and we are done. And that is how I vinyl wrap my bikes. I'm not a pro. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. And every single time I vinyl wrap my bike, I say that I'm never doing it again. But I always get inspired every year, and this is what I've come up with this year. Hopefully you can take away from this video, come up with your own designs, your own vinyl wrap. Let's see what you can do.